What's up, y'all? Welcome back, all my lions and starseeds, to the kingdom of freethinkers. It's Queen Kenya Afia Bezra back in the building. Today we're going to watch some videos on missing, exploited, neglected, and runaway children. These are some good TikToks that you can open your mind to and do your own research, or you can just turn your mind away from it and throw it away. Or you can just look the other way. After you finish watching the videos, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm trying to get my content up, so come on, help a queen out, help a queen out. Leave a comment, like, and subscribe if you're not already a subscriber. And let's get into it.
These kids were found alive years after going missing.
Morning.
In 2022, Utah deputies made an astonishing discovery after approaching a man who was cold and down on his luck.
You want to come sit in his car and warm up for a minute?
Police found him outside a gas station in Park City, Utah. He got into the sheriff's car to escape the cold. Jim Murray explains.
They took his fingerprints in the car and then did some more digging and realized something extraordinary. He seemed to be a match for a teenager who'd been reported missing nearly 3 years ago.
Connor Jack Oswald vanished from his home in Clear Lake, California in 2019 when he was 16. He'd been diagnosed with autism. The sheriff's office contacted the missing teen's family.
Is it him?
A little bit older, but yeah.
My sweetheart's wife. Oh my God.
He's my baby, you know? I never stop looking.
Every day.
You don't know how many times I've dreamed of that call. Or just opening the door and he was there.
Not much was known about where Connor Jack was for 3 years.
Everybody in that room was a parent. And how could you not be that emotional?
What the sheriffs did is incredible. It was like winning $1 billion.
In 2021, there were tears of joy and disbelief when a family in China was reunited after over 2 decades. In 1997, their 2-year-old son was playing outside their home when he was abducted. He was then reportedly sold to another family. An official investigation into the child's disappearance wasn't successful, but the boy's parents did not give up. His father started his own search, and for 24 years, he traversed China on motorcycle, handing out flyers and following leads. During the quest, he burned through 10 bikes, all of the family's savings, and got into several traffic accidents. But he was determined to find his boy. His search was over when police located a man matching the description of the son. A DNA test confirmed his identity, and the 26-year-old man was reunited with his parents. In 2018, prayers were answered for the family of a teenager missing for 5 years.
She's alive. That is the best thing that could have possibly happened.
Emily Paul was 14 when she vanished in 2013 from Tallahassee, Florida. Melissa Parker is her cousin who spoke to Stephen Fabian.
5 years goes by and you and your family, you don't hear a peep, right?
Nothing for 5 years.
Did you give up hope? Did you think she was still out there somewhere?
You never give up hope. I never stopped looking for Emily. I never stopped thinking about her. I can remember going out into crowds of people and you look at every girl who passes who's around that age and you think, is that her?
Out of the blue, a letter arrived addressed to Emily's mother.
In the letter, she basically said, yeah, I'm okay, I'm 19, I'm safe, I'm happy, I'm healthy, and I'm where I want to be.
A police captain posted a message on social media asking Emily to come forward so they could be sure the letter was legit and not written under duress.
Emily, if you'll do this, then I can close this case and I can have a peace of mind knowing you're okay.
To everyone's surprise, Emily walked into a local police station and asked to speak to a detective.
Her remarks to him was that she was happy, she's fine where she's at, and that she had a good support system.
There was a heartbreaking twist. Emily didn't want her family to know her whereabouts.
It's crazy, but she's an adult now and she gets to make that decision. I have no idea what it could take to get her to come home. I'm just hoping one day that she'll want to come back into all of our lives and be a part of it again.
Alex Batty was just 11 years old when he went missing in Spain in 2017. In 2023, he was found safe in France.
It gives me great pleasure to say Alex has now made his safe return back to the UK after 6 years.
The Greater Manchester Police says Alex never returned home from a vacation he went on with his mother and grandfather, neither of whom had guardianship of him at the time. The teen was found walking along a road in a town near Toulouse, France, and identified himself to a driver who stopped to ask him if he needed a ride. He was reportedly taken to a spiritual commune in Spain and decided to leave on his own.
We are yet to fully establish the circumstances surrounding his disappearance, but no matter what, understand that this may be an overwhelming process. He may now be 6 years older than when he went missing, but he is still a young person.
Alex was later reunited with his grandmother. For Inside Edition Digital, I'm Andrea Swindle.
Somebody left their baby out, bro. We in Vegas. I don't even know where we at. Mambos. Bruh, she just left her kid, bro. She was about to cross the street. Me and my brother had to go run and get her, call her. She in her diaper, bruh.
Where's your house? Where's your house?
She live across the street. Would you know?
They live somewhere in this complex. I know because she has a little brother too.
Wow. Wow.
Anybody losing a baby?
Wow.
Hey, yo!
Wow. That is crazy as wow. I don't got nothing to say. That's crazy. Wow. I guess we about to go find these parents, man. This is crazy. She's in her diaper, bruh. Come on, now I got a daughter, bro. This made me hot. This made me dumb hot. He coming too fast for me. Wow, bro, they tripping. Ask her, does she know where she lives? London? That's her name, London?
Hey, London! What's her name? London.
That's the mama name?
What's the mama name? Or is that her name? What's your mama name? What's your mommy's name? What's her name?
We gotta get in these apartments.
What's her name?
What apartments is these? Did you see them? They don't got a sign on here.
I got a baby named London. He was at the gas station. Yo!
Hey, knock on neighbors' doors. Bro.
Hey, yo!
Wow, bro, they really left
Who
that.
got a daughter named London?
Oh God, if it's a nigga come out, we firing off on Kev.
Hey, yo! Who got a daughter named London?
Should I knock on this one, Trey? It's Vegas, bro. They gonna be acting scary. Come outside. Wow, bro.
Bro, what in the ever-loving shit am I looking at right now? Dude, this kid's coming up on me. Like, hey, buddy. Are you okay? You can't be out here. Where's your mommy? Hey, buddy. Holy shit, dude. What in the fuck?
Prayers and desperation to elation this afternoon.
Oh my gosh, I am elated. Thank you, Jesus. Oh my gosh.
There were plenty of hugs for 5-year-old Emery Mitchell, who was missing for about 5 hours from her quail run home after an interaction with her grandmother.
She told her, if you don't want me here anymore, I'll just leave. And of course, it's a joke because she ain't never did this before, so we don't know what possessed her to do that.
Soon, Emery was nowhere to be found. Houston police and neighbors joined in a search
From one side of Missouri City to the next. All the ravines back
backyards, neighbors' houses, trunks. Everybody's a suspect at this point.
And made pleas for her safe return. Around 5:30, word that Emery was safe at an HPD's Southwest substation. Not knowing the little girl was missing, a Good Samaritan saw her alone, police say, and stopped her at the busy intersection of Quail Park and McCard.
She said she grabbed her right before she stepped out. She stopped her right before she got ready to cross the freeway. So I was just grateful and happy that she was able to do that before anything else could happen.
The woman took her to the police station, and it didn't take long before Emery was surrounded by her relieved family and their gratitude.
I'm just glad that we have her back. That's all that matters to us.
The mother of the 11-year-old girl who had been missing 3 days didn't have anything to say as she raced into police headquarters right after her daughter was returned home. Just a couple of days earlier, she pleaded with her daughter to come home.
We love you, girl. Come home. Come home. We love you. You got a village behind you. Whole village. Come on. Please come on, because we...
Police say the child packed a bag Tuesday and left her home on Mallard Drive without permission. Police held a news conference to update the public on what they were doing to find her. Officers said this was a case of human trafficking and they believe the girl was in danger. Police say that's because she left with an unknown person.
We don't know what this person is doing to her. Therefore, we believe she's in danger.
Then I called the mother, and that's when she told me her baby girl was home. She said 2 men dropped her off. That's when she raced to police headquarters to speak to detectives. I was also there when she came out and drove away without saying a word. But on the phone, she told me God works, and she is a believer in him. And police say they plan to share more details about how all of this unfolded later.
This man's missing son was found in his basement while he was on live television.
We're getting reports that your son has been found in your basement. Sir? Mr. Bothell, are you...
What?
Yeah, we are getting reports that your son has been found alive in your basement.
What?
Yes, that's what... If you could hand me that wire very quickly. Yeah, we're getting that right now from yeah. How could your son be alive in your basement?
I have no idea.
Now, this is just a report that we are hearing out of Detroit that we're trying to confirm. The boy has been found alive in Daddy's basement.
Yeah, Nancy, we're just getting word right now, and we've just basically confirmed that, yeah, the boy has been found alive in the father's basement. And we're just getting reports right now that that is true. And literally, it just broke moments ago. Now, why the father didn't know about that for the last 11 days, what if the child was afraid, if there was any other collusion amongst anyone, what the child...
After being missing for 11 days, police discovered Charlie Bothwell in the basement of his home behind a makeshift barricade. Charlie claims that his stepmother forced him into hiding and instructed him not to make a sound while police were searching the home. Later in court, he would also reveal several scars that he claimed were caused by his father beating him with a PVC pipe. Charlie and his 2 younger brothers were removed from the home and placed under the custody of other family members. Charles Bothwell still claims that he did not know that his son was in his basement and that he was not responsible for any abuse. He was sentenced to only 18 months of probation, and Charlie's stepmother Dillard accepted a plea deal. The details of this deal were not made public.
This was the 12-year-old girl dashing out of her great-grandmother's Brooklyn home at 11:40 Saturday night, ultimately getting on a number 2 train alone to the Bronx. She had been planning her getaway on Instagram with a male teen who lives there. Back in September, a 12-year-old Staten Island girl disappeared after school. The mom once caught her daughter talking to an older man online.
I wake up, open up her door, she's talking to somebody with her shirt off.
In October, we told you about another 12-year-old girl who went missing in Ronkonkoma. She was found more than a week later with a 17-year-old in Copiague. The luring of adolescent girls online is becoming more and more prevalent. If not found, many end up sexually exploited. The 12-year-old who ran from home in Brooklyn looked mature for her age and was struggling emotionally. Just the kind of girl who could be easily exploited. Her mom said the daughter reached out when she saw Pix11's story online. Her male friend might have been scared.
Puff, you're on a cruise and find a little boy outside screaming and crying.
Where you come from? Where's your room? Where your room? Show me where your room is. Yeah, he was just outside, so I don't know. I told him I was going to... You said it was this one? Or which one? How they leave their baby and they don't know?
Oh, okay. You don't remember also?
I don't think so.
Let me see.
He's scared.
Hello, can I see your bracelets? This is so cute. Can I see? What is your name?
I found a lost kid.
Where's your shoe? Where's your parents?
Right here, and I got my bag.
No, your mom and dad. Where your mom and dad at?
My mom is in the car, and dad is at home.
Where's her car at?
I don't know.
Where's your home at?
My home is at my home is at my mom's house.
Can you point towards it?
Why? I don't care. I don't care.
You don't see where your house is?
Nope.
How long you been walking, man?
That's water.
Yo, where is your family at? Where?
You see the water?
I don't even know.
You see the water? You see the water?
I do, man, but I wanna see your parents too. So let's find your parents. Yeah.
My whole life. Oops, that's the water.
Should we call the police? Is this his parents?
I was thinking they
You can call me.
Yo, what's going on, brother? Yo, you live in this area? This little kid, we don't know who his parents are. All right, so I don't know where he going, but I'm gonna just make sure he don't get hit by a car, man. Huh?
Everybody. I don't know Miss Everybody.
What was down there? You was walking from the other way. What was over there?
Oh, that's it. It can't find me.
Were you was at the park earlier?
Yeah.
Who were you with?
Right for Kiki.
You was with your dad?
No, I was behind from my dad. Kiki was behind from my dad.
You said you was hiding from him?
No.
What you
Kiki
say?
is behind my dad.
Who's Kiki?
Nobody. I didn't say. Mom.
Yo.
My Kiki.
I'm about to ask these people, yo.
Kiki
Is this
behind my dad.
Is this your family down here?
Huh?
Is that your family right there?
Yeah, that's my family.
Okay, let's go. Let's see. Yeah, let's find your people, man.
I'm my people.
Right here, bro. All right.
It's not my people. It's not my people.
One of the biggest cold cases solved in 2023 was that missing teen Alicia Navarro reappeared in Montana. Alicia was missing for almost 5 years after she left home one night in 2019. Her family and the community searched relentlessly for her for the last 4 years. But in July 2023, she reappeared, showing up at a police station in Montana and asking to be taken off the missing persons list. Here's an overview of her story. 14-year-old Alicia was a sweet young girl who loved to spend time in online gaming forums such as Minecraft and Discord. In 2019, she began acting a little bit differently than she always had. When she was younger, Alicia had been diagnosed with high-functioning autism, so for most of her life, she thrived from routine. But in 2019, this had recently changed. She was showing interest in new things, such as comic books, classic rock, and fitness products. She also began to express interest in things like body spray, makeup, and somewhat provocative clothing, and her mother, Jessica, assumed that these changes were the result of peer pressure at her high school. On September 14th, 2019, Alicia stayed home from school after having a particularly anxious day. She spent the day with her mother, and then that night, she stayed up late playing games online, which was normal for her. Sometime between 12 and 1 a.m., she went downstairs for a glass of water, told her mother that she loved her, then headed back to her room. Around 7 o'clock the next morning, Jessica went downstairs and found that the back door to their home was wide open. In the backyard, she found 2 chairs stacked up against each other placed against the fence, and when she went to check on Alicia, she realized that she was gone. On Alicia's desk was a note that read, quote, "I ran away. I will be back, I swear. I'm sorry." Jessica immediately reported her daughter missing to police, and she knew that she was particularly vulnerable and was likely manipulated to sneak out. A silver alert was issued for Alicia, and the case gained national attention, but unfortunately, it led nowhere. While Alicia had taken several of her belongings, she also left behind things like chargers, indicating that she was planning to come back. There were sightings of Alicia, but she remained missing, and Jessica started to appeal to the public for help in finding her daughter. But Alicia was nowhere to be found, until 2023. In July, now 18, almost 19-year-old Alicia showed up at a police station in a northern Montana town. She identified herself and asked for help getting off a missing juvenile list. And she told police that she wasn't hurt and she was safe. The day before Alicia showed up at the police station, a neighbor of the house that she was living in heard her yelling with the man she lived with, but the neighbor only heard her say, "I will go back." It's been reported that Alicia wanted to get taken off that juvenile missing list so she could obtain a driver's license and start living a, quote, normal life. The man she was living with was questioned, but he was released with no charges, and authorities reported that by all accounts, Alicia seemed to be safe and that she had left willingly. Go to part 2.
This 2-year-old went missing and was found in the woods, using a dog as a pillow.
He had told her to go inside and go get some shoes on because she was barefoot. And she said, okay, and what he thought went inside, and my gut told me to go check on Thea, make sure she's not getting into any trouble, and that's when we noticed she was not here, and the dogs were not here.
She was unharmed and asleep on one of her dogs with the other nearby, nearly 3 miles from home.